Alright guys, welcome to RC Mojo. This weekend I was at the London Model Engineering Expo. Seemed to be less on show this year, a bit less trade too, but that's true of most of these shows. They're all gradually shrinking. Anyway, as usual, I spent most of my time watching the Tamiya Truckin layout. I'll stick a link to the club/group website in the description. If, or maybe when, I end up with one of the Tamiya lorries, I'll have to join up. It would be fun to have a truck with some RC Mojo livery and all Mojo electronics. They had the usual diggers running, loading up 2 trucks with dirt, which would transport it over the bridge and, well, dump it over the edge. The trucks look remarkably like the Armageddon dump truck sold by RC 4-wheel drive. They're currently $2,800. Nice to see them getting used. I can imagine a lot of them end up behind glass. Great stuff. They had some traffic to deal with on their delivery run too. Some nice courteous driving. The dump dirt was kept tidy by this red digger, and it seemed to be doing quite a good job of it. Of course, the emergency services are always somewhere near, and RC layout is no different, although I think the model probably has more flashing lights than the full-size vehicle. The police, of course, were doing their best to get in the way, and were always keen to show off their driving skills. I think this Coca-Cola lorry probably wins on the LED count. Not sure how many it had, but there was an awful lot of LED strips. Really looked the part. We saw this one in the first clip, the interesting bit being the Cross RC MC6 on the back. There was also an MC8 hanging around. They seem to be becoming more and more common here in the UK. I'd love if they continue to gain in that popularity. If nothing else, getting the parts will be quicker. Right, while this guy takes his truck apart, which nicely shows how big they are, I'm going to give you a warning. The next clip involves model trains. Now, I know a lot of people seem to be greatly distressed by model train enthusiasts, so continue with caution. Okay, normally with model trains you get the power to the loco through the tracks. These locos, however, are steam powered with a proper boiler. You have to light them and wait for them to steam. Why are they on RC Mojo though? Well, they're controlled with a standard RC system. You can just about catch a glimpse of a Spectrum radio if you look carefully. Pretty neat. Right, I don't think this one was RC, but it's still steam powered, and a good clip for me to say the usual end stuff. So, if you like the video, please hit the like button. If you want to get notified of the next, you can of course subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.